local news. In the news, a reminder that funeral services for Howard Walston are set for this Saturday, April 15th at 11 a.m. at the Reinhardt & Sons Funeral Home Chapel, with Elder Tommy Waters, Steve Eves, Adrian Parker, and A.C. Musgrave officiating. Family will receive friends 1 hour prior to the services this Saturday. Howard Walston was 61 years of age, lost his life in that plane crash that occurred near the William A. Warren Airport. FAA still investigating the cause of the crash. They state it will take several weeks. Once again, the funeral is set for this Saturday, April 15th at 11 a.m. at Reinhardt & Sons Funeral Home Chapel. Reinhardt & Sons Funeral Home in charge of all the arrangements. Wayne County Chamber of Commerce held their 14th annual Taste of Wayne last night at Coastal Pines Technical College, drew another big crowd. At night at the races, several vendors on hand providing the food, and out-of-town judges awarded prizes to those vendors. Also, People's Choice winner last night. Here are the winners from last night's event. For Best Table Escape, it went to Breeches and Bows Beverage Bar. Most Original, Brothers Seafood and Wings. Best Appearance, She Bakes 912. Best Taste, Hog and Bones. Judge's Choice was Culinary Arts Department, and the People's Choice was Smoke Show Mafia. Again, the Women's Best Hat Contest was won by Kylie McGregor. Again, another successful event last night for the Chamber, and all taking place last night at Coastal Pines Technical College. Reminder, this coming Monday, very important blood drive for the Wayne County community, taking place at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium at 415 East Cherry Street. Scheduled appointment. They ask you please visit redcrossblood.org, enter Jesup. Schedule an appointment. Walk-ins will be welcome. Again, this is sponsored by the Jesup Shriners Ladies Auxiliary. Once again, the blood drive is set for Monday from 1 to 6 p.m. at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Wayne County Commissioners set a second round of interviews with their 3 finalist candidates for the county commissioners or for the county administrator job. The meeting is set for this coming Tuesday. They've got a work session and a called meeting. Again, the work session takes place at 1:30. At the work session, a discussion of the EMS rapid response position, but then at 2 p.m., the commissioners have a called meeting to consider and approve removing the rapid response position from EMS altogether. The last county meeting, this item of removing the rapid response position was on the agenda, and blindsided EMS Director Richard Johnson appeared at the meeting, asked that the commissioners table the issue, which it was. Now the position appears to be on the chopping block once again. They're expected to discuss the issue at 1:30. After the work session, the commissioners will go in executive session to conduct the interviews with their 3 finalists for the position of county administrator. Paul Jardy, the only local candidate remaining. The other 2 men are Joseph Kaysen from Brunswick, Georgia, Fred Howe from Midway, Georgia. Once again, all this taking place this coming Tuesday at the county commissioners meeting room. The work session at 1:30, call meeting at 2, executive session called to go into the interview process. City of Scriven has a work session date set for April 28th at 4 p.m. at the Sam Dreyer Community Center located in Once again, that meeting set for April 28th at 4 p.m. at the Sam Dreyer Community Center. Chamber of Commerce gearing up for Thursday's post-legislative luncheon. It takes place at Coastal Pines Technical College. Tickets on the event gets underway around 11 a.m. that morning with a buffet lunch, and the program gets underway around 11:45. On hand will be State Senator Blake Tillery, State Representative Stephen Meeks, State Representative Buddy DeLoach. They're all recapped the legislative session. For tickets and more information, call the Chamber at 427-2028. This past Thursday, the governor signed some bills into law. One is the school safety law, where public schools in the state of Georgia will have to hold drills each fall to prepare for the possibility of an armed intruder. And state education officials will have to identify training for K through 3rd grade teachers that's consistent with the Science of Reading in School overhaul, the way they teach young children to read. Once again, all that signed into law yesterday by the governor after speaking to school superintendents at a conference in Savannah. Kemp signed House Bill 146, the school safety bill that's been introduced by his floor leader, Representative William Wade of Dawsonville, Georgia. It requires students, school administrators, teachers, and other school personnel to do these safety drills. It includes preparedness against armed intruders. Drills must be done annually by October 1st starting this fall. The law lets school districts decide whether to allow parents to opt their children out of the event. Senate Bill 211 will create a literacy council tasked with studying why many students in 3rd grade simply can't read on a 3rd grade level. Council comprised of 30 members to be appointed by the governor and state lawmakers. Will meet through 2026 to review literacy programs and determine which are evidence-based. Lawmakers approved $251,000 to fund the council in the budget for fiscal year 2024. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. A reminder once again, the Wayne County Board of Tourism had to cancel their river run for this Saturday. Again, the river remains high. Looks like it will stay up for the immediate future. They encourage paddlers to watch the river level for themselves, paddle with friends once the river is back in its banks. The Tourism Board getting ready for their first annual inaugural Jesup Porch Fest. This is going to be a music festival held on the porches and lawns of historic homes and churches in the Old Town neighborhood of Jesup, ordered by Brunswick Bay, Wayne, and Plum Streets. This is set for Saturday, April 22nd from 2 to 5 p.m. Local musicians will be performing, allowing visitors to enjoy music from different venues, traveling by golf cart, bicycles, or on foot between the different host sites. Modeled after Porch Fest from around the country, the more closely by Brunswick event, this event will spotlight local talent as well as Jesup's local history. And in the first year, they will feature 12 sites with 12 performances. A map with times, places, and designated parking areas will be available for visitors. An information tent will be set up on the corner of Brunswick and Plum Streets, adjacent to First Baptist Church. If you're interested in performing, if you need more information, contact Heather Altman at the Wayne County Board of Tourism. That number is 912-427-3233, or they can come by the Jesup Train Depot. And Jesup Porch Fest set for Saturday, April 22nd, the time from 2 to 5 p.m. Hospice Society George hosting their seniors prom this Saturday evening, April 15th from 5 to 8 p.m. It takes place at Under the Chandelier. And if you need more information about that event this Saturday, call Callie McGregor at 912-588-0080. And finally, the State Board of Education member Nick Ellis is holding a public hearing for citizens of the 1st Congressional District on Tuesday, April 18th from 7 to 8 p.m. at the Wayne County Schools Tech Center. And the purpose of the hearing is to hear comments from interested citizens and educators within the Congressional District regarding K-12 public education. And the 1st Congressional District includes Appling, Bacon, Brantley, Bryan, Camden, Charlton, Chatham, Glenn, Liberty, Long, McIntosh, Pierce, Ware, and Wayne counties, along with portions of Effingham County. Once again, that meeting is set for Tuesday, April 18th, 7 to 8 p.m. at the Wayne County Tech Center. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.